kind of that was a little bit of choppy intro, but we're here. We're live. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. This is our first live stream for the Kickstarter. This is going to be a shorter live stream, and then next Sunday we'll have the whole cast where we'll have more structured events. But this one is really to just celebrate all of you, to talk about the Kickstarter in general, talk about the project, take questions from the chat, and thank you everyone for being here. And so excited. How George, Nick, how y'all doing?
Doing great. Can't believe how unbelievably supportive everyone has been so far. Just crazy.
Yeah,
I mean, I've just been watching it shamelessly all day long, being just like flabbergasted nonstop. It's crazy.
I forgot to eat the whole day, so I have a bowl of something right here. But oh my, I've been literally just like in shock. You guys are incredible. Thank you to all 279 of you who are backing this project right now. Thank you so much. You are some early ass birds. And we are so appreciative of it. And it looks like today's going to be an awesome day for our project's funding, which is so incredible.
So awesome. Oh
and we have another, we have our squad leader about to join us right now, Shira Masterling.
Oh,
here she is.
Everybody, add attention.
The introduction really, can you hear me?
Mm-hmm. Is it yes.
Thank God. The introduction really stunned me. I got scared. Guys, can you believe this is happening? Thank you, everyone. This is crazy.
Really crazy. It has been 3 hours, and we are almost halfway funded.
Unbelievable.
John, what is that in 15ths?
Yeah, we've been doing things in 15ths in our group chat, guys. John's decided that 15ths are the only metric to measure anything by.
That's right. The true metric.
He really believes
the
in
only
it.
honest one.
It's baffling.
7/15ths.
Yeah.
That's what I was
Is that Mike? Do I sound okay?
7.5.
Okay, good.
I can't believe it. Mariah, how I was live on Instagram earlier, and Nick and I were talking about Cairn and where we left off. And just our thoughts about everything. How do you feel at the conclusion of season 0? Like, are we looking forward to season 1? And what are we looking forward to?
I mean, you guys, I feel like a little kid. I've never felt this way about like an art project I've done, because it really just, I mean, I was that kid that just played pretend with my friends and adventure all the time. And so I genuinely feel excited about everybody's arc. Karen, as Mariah, like watching it back, Karen, like as a viewer, makes me so emotional. Like I need to know what's going on with these Druid brothers. Like I feel very connected to them in many ways.
There's so much going into that. I mean, it's very fun coming in as brothers, because you get to really like go right to the deep stuff immediately. Like you don't have to like faff around it at all, which is great.
I love the moment where, John, when you go, when are we leaving? And you go right now. It is right out of the town when he walks into the room and he's like, we're going to hurt some people and you can never ask me about it ever again. And he goes, whose car are we taking? Like, it's just like
these moments where it feels like you guys in Realm, like as Vale and Cairn, have played together for so long. Wait, I need to make my name my name. Hold on.
Yeah.
I just saw that, you guys.
Well, John and I've been lucky enough to play some good D&D with John, but we had a really good Hero Club season where John and I were basically in a 3-hander with our good friend Lilia, and it was like we were playing like Lilia and I were twins, and then John was like our third like best friend who came on, who we met, and it was like so fun Chris was a robot who malfunctioned super hard because he walked through an x-ray machine and then converted to space Mormonism with me and my twin.
That is really beautiful. Crazy. That'll get it so that you can play well together. That'll really put you in a good world.
I did a monologue where I was trying to convince Hannah's character that corporations lie to you, and you're giving your you're giving your life away for a corporate ladder and comparing it to the ladder of God with the Mormonism we had.
Wait, John, that's amazing.
Latter-day Saints.
Latter-day Saints. We're the Church of Latter-day Saints.
Because of a mistranslation that took place over the hundreds of years on
Guys,
this other planet.
Yeah, Swamp
that
Christ.
sounds like the on-demand essays I was writing in AP English. That's literally that's like I'd be like, we'd read Lord of the Flies, and I'd be like, "Are you guys ready for the religious parallels I'm about to make?"
Oh
my God!
Well, can I pull your thing up, Nick? In college, Nick's thing was to always say, "I think he's sort of a flawed Christ-like figure."
Well, I was in a film class that was like a Scorsese-based film class. And I realized really early on that I would get like deep kudos if I said whoever the protagonist was a flawed Christ figure, because spoiler alert, every male protagonist in a Scorsese film is a flawed Christ figure. I literally every single film we watched, I would do it, and the teacher would be like, very, very apt point. And then like we got to the last movie was literally Last Temptation of Christ, and I was like, this class is almost over. I'm just going to go for it. And I said, I think Christ is kind of a flawed Christ figure in this movie. And she was like, wait a minute.
Hold on.
It all came into perspective for her.
I have to stop everyone for just 1 second because I want to, answer something. A lot of people are like, when are we hearing George sing?
And I asked that this morning.
And Mariah asked that this morning in the in our text thread. So it's very, very important. Thanks to you all. We're going to fulfill our promise on George singing. I want to give him a couple of days. So Sunday, when we're going to have a big stream on Sunday, and then the whole cast is going to be there. I'm going to put George on a spotlight, and then in my next Kickstarter update, I'm going to ask people if you have any requests. So we might pick one of those, we might not, but that way it gives George a chance to rehearse and feel real good. And also performance ready. And also I might sing. Like that way George is not alone.
There you go. I like that.
No big deal.
That was in first of all, I want to hear you sing, but it was really giving Victoria justice. Like we all sing, so I might sing.
I also sing.
So I'll get in there. I'll get in there.
I also sing. I don't know any arias, but I might.
I can't sing. I don't know if I can sing an aria.
I went to do an audition recently, and they were like, "Do you have an aria memorized?"
No, we just crossed $35,000, gang.
Woo! Wait, is that halfway? No, but that's great.
No, it's not quite halfway. Halfway is $37,500, but every thousand. Oh, making it $35,191. It just went up crazy.
Thank you all so much. Thank you for backing this Kickstarter and helping us grow this campaign and fund this campaign. One of the things we want to talk about is what we're planning on doing with this money and planning on doing with the show. But thank you so much. Thank you so much for and visit the Kickstarter page because it looks pretty good.
John did an
amazing job. Those the Orbis symbol with everybody rotating inside of them is one of the coolest things I've ever seen on a website.
I have to say,
so sick.
I have to give credit. That idea belonged to Corey Lubowicz. Corey Lubowicz from Tin Can Brothers.
Incredible, Corey. Really.
I was getting Corey's advice for the Kickstarter, and he was like, he loved the Orbis symbol, which was made by Marty Abbey Schneider, and he was like, that should be everywhere, and you should go into Photoshop and cut people's circle GIFs and put them.
We have such big brain friends.
Can I drop just a little vulnerability here? Is like I don't think I've ever cringed harder internally than when I tried to do that spinning around the chair moment.
Oh my God.
It was one of the hardest things. I've been an actor and comedian on stage for almost 20 years, and I was like, this is the worst thing I've ever done.
It was very vulnerable.
It's hard to serve. It's hard. Vulnerable. People don't give enough credit. It's really hard to serve.
Guys, I was just sharing like Kirby Lubowicz in that second. Just saying, that was a little creepy. Just saying. Friend of the pod.
Also, your costume does a lot of the work for you. Like
that's
that,
true.
like the big bear robe that you have.
Yeah.
It looks badass. So
I learned early, like if you can just get a great costume, it does like so much of the work.
Yeah.
It helps
you
the
power.
lift.
Oh, get the Kickstarter link. The Kickstarter link I will post in the chat.
Oh yes, thank
you. It's also in our videos. It's also on all of our bios, in the link in the YouTube bio and the social bio. So please check it out. Another reason to check out the Youth Kickstarter page is it's a really beautiful page. And I know Monka was here earlier because I saw Monka's name in the chat. But we've partnered with some really incredible, real visual artists. And one of them is Monka Kasha, who is this fantastic watercolor artist. All of these watercolors are handmade that they then put into they screen and digitally screen. And it's just gorgeous. And I think they came out beautifully.
Yes, they did.
We have also Lisa Jong, who worked with all of our cast on creating these created these original character designs and illustrations. And I think all of those have came out really, really well and been huge sources of inspiration for all of the fan art and animation. And so you are truly funding real artists, no AI at all. And if you can't support financially right now, that's okay. Please just tell your friends, hey, look at this awesome campaign. Also, look at this gorgeous Kickstarter page. And
mostly go look at how well structured the Kickstarter page is.
Yeah. And give me compliments.
Yeah.
But I think it's going to be a really, really,
my internet's so bad.
What was that?
What'd you say, George?
My internet is so bad.
That's okay. That's okay.
No.
You look
sorry.
This is great about George. If he does freeze, he looks great.
That's true.
Well,
can we talk about how Mariah's story ended with her super heartfelt sibling situation? Because like that got me watching it back. Because I mean, in the moment, it was such a surprise because I had no idea.
Do we think that's real? I don't know. I can't trust anything that George does. He's too good in that brain, and so I walk with crafty. A lot of weary.
Talk about all the moments that could be animated from episode 6. Like
the bartender.
Oh my gosh.
Your scene with the bartender with those
you guys, the whole scene in the apartment.
Yes, the scene in the apartment.
Where Jon makes a unforgivable choice.
Right.
Insane. The stakes ended so high.
I'll tell
his agency to a spear.
I'll tell the 311 people here.
There's that many people here.
Yeah, hello. Vale is willing to sacrifice any piece of himself to be more powerful. Really giving some Anakin Skywalker kind of vibes here. Sorry,
there are big Anakin Obi-Wan comparisons to be made, I think.
No, there are. And as you know, like the Piccolo Shadow the Hedgehog, it's crazy like watching it.
Very
and
Shadow.
Feeling it. And it was like, I think in the beginning of session 0 and before like this big moment, Shira was very like about both these brothers. And I think now in a very different way, she respects both of them. And I'm like really excited to get back with them because there's a lot 100%.
Here.
There's a lot
here.
Also,
did you see in that piece of artwork that Lisa Jong made of 6 that she was modeling that off of Shadow the Hedgehog? That's so sick. That's so
incredible.
That's pretty special. That's pretty special. Maybe we'll be at Madison Square Garden when Sonic 4 comes out. You know,
cheers to that.
Cheers to that.
I'm finally back to my internet.
And cheers to George.
Am I audible?
Yeah, you're audible,
but you are frozen so
you sound clear as a bell. Clear as a bell.
Am I coming in very loud?
No, not loud. Just
you're just like frozen, hunched over. Like
I'm frozen.
Close all of your browser windows. Close all of your browser windows except for this one.
Am I back now?
Oh my God.
Google Chrome. Here's the deal.
Back, still frozen. The exact
Hold on.
Same way.
I'm rebooting.
Listen, for everybody watching, George has entered the time stop area. And Shira's aura is not powerful enough to be able to save him. And in order to enhance Shira's aura We need to get $37,500. And then,
That's the only way.
And then George, every $1 you give, it's going to enhance Shira's aura, and George will be able to leave the time stop area.
What Shira doesn't know yet is her aura is so compatible with Wi-Fi. Like, you know, like she doesn't know that yet.
It is
but
so
we know
Wi-Fi specific aura.
Here he is.
Maybe.
It's a personal hotspot.
Am I visual and all?
You're here. You're visual. Can I take a second to talk about what some of these rewards are?
Yes, please.
Okay. I'm just going to go through the Kickstarter page and read some of these rewards. The really, really cool rewards. Again, there's ways to, and if you can't support now, we are going to be adding an add-on pack, digital add-ons that you could affect the story personally and change the story personally. Like if you can't afford to back at these higher tiers, and potentially a physical add-on pack as well. So here's what the rewards we have right now. So we have at $5, you'll get a beautiful piece of artwork from that was created by Manka Kasha, who that will include a video thank you from all of us. At $15, you will get access to a exclusive campaign that exists in this setting that you can play. It'll have a digital map, new homemade magic items, monster stat blocks, and a video from me and George on how to play D&D. So if you're new to D&D, we will help you and guide you into this campaign. At $30, which is right now one of our most popular tiers, you get the last two things, also a massive behind-the-scenes booklet, which will contain videos, never before seen videos, and access to our 2.5 or 3 hour long session where all of the characters met each other for the first, all the players met their characters for the first time and explored those characters for the first time. At the next level, at Shira's trainee tier for $50, you get everything else, and you get 6 beautiful, and they're going to come in a wrapping like you would get Pokemon cards, beautiful 6 holofoil character cards that you'll only be able to get in this campaign. So if we do build more characters and create more cards, you'll have access to that's right.
I want those so bad. When I saw those drop, I was like, oh my God, I gotta back this thing so I can get these cards.
These cards, we're going to continue to have more characters and expand this story and have NPCs.
We need NPC cards.
But these are the only we will. And these are the only ones that you'll have that will be hollow foil.
We need a collector's edition Peter and Sarah.
So we may sell these cards. We may sell these cards again, but we're never going to do the holofoil cards ever again of these characters. Then we're going to, at the next one, you get 3 special edition enamel pins.
This is my second favorite one because I love the pins so much. I want the Orbis pin so bad.
The Orbis pin is so cool. Again, designed by Marty Abby Schneider.
Do we have some of the... For us, sorry guys.
They're in the mail. Yes.
Okay.
We have samples coming in the mail.
Marty's designs for the pins.
Oh, one of the pins is the Orbis symbol,
which
and then the other 2 designs are suggested in the Kickstarter description. But one is of your hammer, of Shira's hammer.
So
this is not Marty's.
Logo.
This is
Lisa Jung.
Lisa Jung
designed
the 2 pins.
Yeah,
Marty did the Orbis pin.
That's right.
Yeah.
And one is Shira's Warhammer, and the other one is the portal that goes in into punishment. And who else? Elsewhere.
We're gonna need a honey badger mask if it's appropriate.
We need a hoodie with a honey badger All
right, quick pause on the rewards. I don't know if Vale has really left episode 6 of Crisis of Conscience. I have no idea what's going to happen. Hold on.
Let me jump in here, John. I will confirm. John's going down a dark path. We're gonna get scary, but I'm also gonna hit the other side of it too. I think there's going to be a very nice balance of really devastating and still that hilarious John Madison gets really.
I think he's going to have to go to like. He's going to have to go to an armorer.
This is going to change you as a performer actor. Something that's going to happen, and I'm excited to see that. I'm excited to see this rebirth. In your
you were the chosen one.
Yeah, you were the chosen not join them. Oh no!
I have no idea. I think after
I have the high ground.
I don't know what's going to happen to him after he got out of that apartment.
Anon is like my favorite character in this whole thing.
I don't even know what's going on with
Anon. Scares me so much.
Nick's worst nightmare.
The second Anon started talking in text, I was like, uh-oh.
I don't know what's going on with Anon, and I mean this as I helped create the original idea with George, but I have no idea who or what Anon is, or
Anon,
who or what
Anon might be this. Anon might be our big bad, George.
We don't know.
Well, yeah, I don't.
George knows.
I don't want to drop too many theories into the thing.
If I really let my pattern recognition start going, I'm scared what I'll find. That's actually what it is. I'm like scared what I'll find.
There is a moment, and I do want people. I'm not going to say what the moment was, but there's a moment that George clocked at the table when it happened. But George said a specific thing that I hope people can discover. George said a specific thing, and I immediately clocked it. And there's this moment where I just like it dawns on me, like everything, like the sun rises on my brain, and I'm just like, oh my god, I see everything. And George, after the episode, was like, I saw you see that.
Boys,
I just smiled to myself.
There's that. But there's also, there's like 50% of it that I'm kind of like laid out there that I think is pretty inferable, like a lot of big answers to questions. But there's another 50% of it that I know nobody knows.
Yeah.
So, and you couldn't possibly know it. Like I haven't given any hints to it yet. So I think there is also like, there's two huge clues as to what's going on. And then like three more slightly smaller clues that fill in the context of those clues.
We got one. Going on. You're in town.
You're in town.
I think one of the clues is what happened to Vale, honestly.
Yeah.
Like the fact that Vale turns into this black, which I didn't realize until I was rewatching it again. I didn't realize it in the moment when it happened, that he turns into this like shadow that is like almost like a blue soul. And I'm like, what does that imply about what the blue souls are? And then go ahead. I don't know.
I think that has something to do with you really specifically in the context of what this world is. So it's kind of like it's about you, if that makes sense.
It doesn't. Because
I mean, how Anon talks was the thing that I was like, oh my god. Like in that last scene, Anon responding with a text smiley face. I was like, oh my god.
George, you got to close your blind. Can you turn around and close your blinds?
Oh yes, of course I can. It's very much like a scary Digimon movie vibe. If anybody remembers that Digimon movie from the early 2000s.
Do I remember the Digimon movie?
That movie
Ryan knows
to my core.
Ryan knows our audience. George knows that.
Scared me to my core. Oh, you do know.
Yeah. Now you're really making my pattern brain go off.
Really quick, gotta say, guys, we just surpassed $36,000.
Woo!
Wow.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Go!
Crazy. 313 of you have hopped on in the first 3.5 hours of this campaign. We have averaged.
Thank you so much, you guys.
We are on an average of $10,000 raised an hour right now.
That's almost halfway.
We're almost halfway done.
We're about $1,000. We're about $1,000 away from being halfway to our goal today. And it's possible we could hit our goal today, which would really set the tone for the whole show and the whole camp and the rest of this campaign.
I'll say, like, we have some amazing stretch goals planned up pretty high, but if we are to shoot this fundraiser into the stratosphere, you can expect much more Realm. Like we'll just make more and more and more of the show.
A lot of the stretch goals are just directly tied to more episodes. I don't want to announce what those stretch goals are too early, but like we even have 2 of our stretch goals, which are 2 of our higher stretch goals, are just, I'll just say this. We want to do one in the world of Realm that is just a Blood on the Clock Tower episode that is still in the world of Realm, and then
Role
one
play,
episode that is just a Dread episode in the world of Realm. So it would be Dread with this cast.
I know the Dread game too. I know what I want to do for it.
And then it'll be Blood on the
other characters we'd write or other people wrote in Realm. Would it be
yes,
like that?
I'm gonna give you guys a subject of characters, kind of like how I was like, we're all gonna be soul searchers for this one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you guys like a category and let you guys make any character you would want in that category as like a Dread character.
Someone asked if we fund, when can we expect season 1? I'm gonna update all of our frequently asked questions today on the Kickstarter page and make sure all of that is very, very clear. But our goal is if we hit our goal, George and I are immediately going to reach out to the theater and start booking time with our cast, because we want to get filming as soon as possible. I don't want to say a month because I'm trying not to. I don't know until I hear what's available from the theater and what is available from the cast. But we want to film it in the first half of the year and then release all of season 1, 12, maybe more episodes, depending on the success of the campaign, in the second half of the year.
I would love to make season 1 longer than 12 episodes.
Well, it's really great working with Dynasty Typewriter because what they are really, really great at is making things sound good and look good.
Yeah.
And we can, and they do live edit. They live edit during the shoot, which makes things like, we have an amazing editor, but it does take some of the like organization and work off of the editor's plate so that Jesse, who is an amazing editor, can
find the turnaround so much faster. Yeah.
So we have a really, really great partnership of artists between our actors, between Dynasty and their incredible crew, and our goal is to release all 12 episodes or more, depending on the success of the campaign, into the second half of the year. Yes, Mariah in the front.
That's me. Is there any possible goals or anything in the future where we could do like a live one-off session?
Absolutely.
In fact, there is a tier where you get access to our when we record season 1, episode 1. You are going to get to watch live with us. That's just so cool. That's just a reward tier. If you don't
need to wait for the end of the year, you get a little treat.
You get a little treat. That's right. You get to see everyone else. Oh my god.
Yes, that's correct. And once we hit our goal again, we'll announce our first 3 stretch goals. One of our first 3 stretch goals is just paying for like Spotify fees and an additional audio editor and get an audio only series. Get this entire season 0 and season 1 up on Spotify for you to listen to. Sorry.
Well, we're actually going to put it up through Libsyn, which will allow it to. It's the Libsyn fees that we'll be paying, and then that will put our podcast on both Apple Music and Spotify for you to listen to. Awesome. And if you don't want to support any like companies like Spotify, I totally get that. You can access the podcast just through the direct Libsyn link as well. It's a little less convenient, but it's a way to go direct to source if you like, which I totally would support. And
I'm loving all these shout outs of Dice Tour because we have so many. Everyone's saying we need a Dice Tour.
Conventions.
Of all of our dice.
Realm is just going to go. Oh, I thought you meant like go on convention.
I have no idea what Dice
so much dice. It's just
Nick's got some beautiful dice sets. Nick and I, from our time working with Critical Role, we have picked up a lot of really beautiful sets of dice. They have like either given us or told us about.
Cool guys.
This is like
I got a dice with red moons in it. Sorry.
Several people have asked, will season 1 be on YouTube? Yes.
All
season
3.
1 will be on YouTube for free.
For free. Everything's going to stay free. Can I blow up another stretch goal possibly? That's an early one. One thing that I really love doing, and this is what everybody in the industry does so far. Critical Role does this. Dimension 20 does this. It's such a good idea. I really would love to do a little talk back episode after each episode where as the session ends, we all get to cool down and chat about what just happened. It'll be more content for the week so we can kind of spread out. We can be a part of your week even more. It's only going to create a little bit more shoot time that needs to happen. So it's a pretty achievable goal. So we just want you to keep in mind that like all of these goals are to the furtherance of the show. more episodes and a higher quality production for you.
Yes, it's really smart. And yeah, this is.
We're already doing that anyway.
We're
We're already ending
We are
this, so
doing
we're
that.
going over
Let
things
me-
that happen anyway.
Let me go back and talk a little bit about the latter half of the rewards, which I
Yes.
talked about. Again, at $80, which is I think our one of our coolest tiers is you get the 3 enamel pins, including the Soul Searcher's insignia, and 6 voicemails from all of the characters of Realm. Lisa Jong is here. Lisa, thank you so much.
Lisa,
Thank you so much, Lisa, for being here.
Beautiful
Lisa,
artwork.
you are an amazing artist, and you
It's
have
so
helped
good.
us grow this show and and inspire so many young
brought
artists
to life.
And
So
congrats
thank you.
on Beard Bird going so viral.
So
Oh my
viral.
God.
The Beard Bird animation is incredible. Yeah. Oh, I've
Absolutely.
watched it 100 times.
Thank you. Yeah.
Hey, we just
Lisa's
passed
incredible.
$37,000.
Woo!
What a relief. I'm actually going to be able to.
328 backers. Holy shit. And guys, we're at 37,207 or 207,
20
which means we are not $300 away from being halfway funded.
If we
in
can
less
fund
than
this
4
today, I'll
hours.
actually be able to sleep tonight, and that would
Yeah.
be really nice.
Yeah, help John
Guys,
sleep.
help John sleep.
John is winning the great debate later. Like if
Oh,
you
I've got a great.
We'll
I've
be
got
watching.
a great. I need to go to a print store because I have some handouts, or I've got some photos.
exactly.
I've got a great thing for my great debate.
I can't
Great
wait to see
topic.
it.
We are $248 away from being halfway funded. This is absolutely
That's
wild.
crazy, you guys. Thank you so
Wow.
much. Genuinely, thank you so much. I feel like art can
Incredible.
win.
Incredible.
Nerds can change the world. Genuinely.
Yes.
Nerds can change the world. Nerds
Yes.
rock.
Nerds
Listen,
rock.
Listen,
Nerds
I
rock.
also have an idea for another. I came up with an idea over the weekend with Joe Walker of the incredibly talented Joe Walker of StarKid fame, and I'll tell it near the end of this stream. It's another great.
Okay.
Idea.
All right.
Cooking all
Something
the
to look
time.
forward to.
Anyway, so let me go back to these rewards and what we got.
Go ahead.
So that was at $80. These enamel pins are going to be beautiful, and the voicemails and everything else that you get with that more. That's just $30 more to get the enamel pins and the voicemails. For $110, you get, that's again just $30 more. You get this beautiful double-sided T-shirt with artwork by Marty Abbeschneider. Marty has done designs for crew gifts, for Novocaine, for Scream, for The Boys, for Hero
so
Club.
good.
Marty is so good at. I don't like doing that. Marty is so good at.
So good.
I gotta stop. I hate Trump so much.
Speak on it,
All I
John.
can see is Trump in that corner of the screen.
Marty is such an
I
incredible
dissociate
artist.
so much I didn't even know what we were talking about.
Marty is incredibly good at creating apparel designs, and these apparel they're going to look cool and feel, and they're going to look cool and feel really
We've
good.
seen those designs in chat.
Yes.
in our
And we have
chat.
he's also created other designs that have not been released yet.
They're
but-
so cool.
But yeah, Marty's amazing. So you get the T-shirt at $110.
And everything
then-
else.
And we'll ship globally, by the way. I don't think this is on the Kickstarter page, but it will be. We ship globally. And then the $150 tier, you'll get which is the Honey Badger tier. You'll get this poster by Manka Kasha. This
So good.
beautiful.
We're halfway funded.
Oh yeah!
Incredible. Halfway. We're halfway
I
there.
really love nerds. We're gonna heal the planet.
Oh
AI,
my
you can
God.
fuck off. Like real art exists, and we're here.
Thank you.
Let's fucking go!
Thank
Oh
you.
my
Thank you.
God!
These are funding real artists.
John's
supporting real
never gonna
artists.
John is never getting through these tiers.
Nope.
This is great. I don't want to.
Tell us,
Everything.
John.
Oh my god.
That is awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you for backing this project.
That
Um,
is
339 heroes.
yes.
This poster is gorgeous.
Yeah.
Yes, it
It's
is.
a gorgeous poster.
Manka
I
Kasha
mean,
did an
I
incredible
am
job.
going to have mine framed right here. And then at the next tier, you'll get a signed poster of that same beautiful breathtaking piece of art.
And just think about how much that's going to be worth one day.
Yeah. If you haven't visited the Kickstarter page, it's really gorgeous. It's like the artwork that that these artists have put up for our that have created for our Kickstarter page really make it like a one that you want to linger on these beautiful pieces of artwork.
Yeah.
You know, we might release prints one day of Punishment and the Moon Oak Grove, because they're just.
I want a side quest of that war.
Yeah,
I want to see that.
Side quest. That might be the main quest.
Maybe that's a Dread game. Who knows?
Ooh,
the Dread. Yeah,
the
right.
war.
I'm never gonna be able to.
It might be the Dread
game.
Yeah, Nick and Mariah, quick break. If you had to choose where the party goes next, if the party stays in the realm or goes to a new place or goes to Punishment.
Man, I didn't even know that was on the table.
Me either, but now I'm locked in. Nick, you go
Locked in.
first. You go first.
Well, I don't know. I feel like Karen is definitely not on the like demons are necessarily like all good train. Not, I don't think like I think definitely differentiated obviously from Shira, but like whatever we interacted with, I think like Karen is super skeptical of them still, but I do think he would. Well, I don't know. I think Karen wants to stay in Realm because Karen needs to like protect his stuff and get to the bottom of his mystery. I think that's the answer on Karen. What about you, Mariah?
So crazy. I can't wait to play more with you, Nick, because I really actually feel like Shira and Karen are so similar. Because like even though there is this like she wants more than anything else. Yeah. What she wants more than anything else is like answers, finding her brother, all of these things. But like she isn't gonna just like run forth and trust somebody willy-nilly and want to just jump into Punishment. If it were Mariah, which I'm like, this will take time, but if it was Mariah, I'm like, let's freaking go up.
Get me in there.
What's going up there?
Let's go to heaven, baby.
Let's go to heaven. I want to see what's going on up there in the rich people area, but we need to chill out. We need to chill out and wait for that and build up some steam. You know,
big
but
time.
that's where I'm.
I don't even know if we could go up. I think we would die immediately.
We can find a way to go up. We gotta go up.
This is something. Yeah, we didn't get to like. I'm glad you said that about like Karen and Shira, because I do think both of them are the two characters who have like kind of like a rigid code that is like they're both like honor bound characters.
Yes.
And I think I'm really excited to explore all of that now that we've kind of like gotten the lay of the land on.
And I'm excited to see how they become silly, because there were like a couple moments Shira had of like, that's Vale with both of them. Vale can actually bring it out of Shira and Karen. That's like, well, but that was old Vale. I don't know.
That's old Vale. I think Karen and Vale are going to be fighting a lot in season.
I don't know what's going to happen. Vale is not in a good mood anymore.
No.
He's like, so the thing I made is racist, and everyone fucking thinks I'm a fuck up. But by the way, quick clarification: Karen is younger.
Karen is
younger. I love that.
Vale is the fuck up older brother.
Yes.
Who is like, see, his younger brother is taller, accepted by the Grove.
Yeah, has a great beard.
Has a killer beard.
You know who they remind me of is the like, I don't know if any of you guys have seen these, but it's kind of like the millennial that's like 35 and looks 21, and the Gen Z that's 21 and looks 38.
Very much.
That's a really great
100%.
That's a great analogy.
What do you think, Mariah? How old is Shira? Because
that was actually asked
a lot
early
of
on.
questions about that.
Oh, that's such a great question. Yeah, I think she's a little younger than me. I just turned 30. I feel like she's like a 27, 28. It's about to be the like, you know, your mid 20s chat. If you haven't gotten there, you will. It's kind of the like, I think I don't want to make big changes yet. I think I want to kind of glide. And then you get to the end and you're like entering your 30s and you're like, I gotta stick up for me and my beliefs, or else I'm gonna die here. And I think she's in that.
I'm gonna die here.
I'm
gonna die here.
Hey guys, we just passed $38,000.
Wow!
Oh my god! Oh my god!
That's in
this
just
is electric, you guys.
In just 5 people, 343 to 348.
Wow,
we went from just
what?
crazy.
Rich nerds.
Yeah.
will change
Rich
the world.
nerds unite.
Rich nerds.
I think, you know what, guys?
Thank
John
you so
did
much.
such an incredible job making sure each tier had a ton of value attached to it.
Yeah,
That was the
they're
whole
amazing.
thing. We really
We had
didn't
like
wanna, we
5
wanted
or
to
6.
honor-
We had like at least 6 or 7 meetings just about pricing and
making sure that we could price things as low as we could while still hiring real people and not taking any unethical shortcuts, and relying on the generosity both of our cast's time and stuff like that, with the hope of making more of the show. And thank you so much for supporting it, and I hope we know that you're going to enjoy what you receive. It's for sure like one of the most fun Kickstarters to run.
If you love seeing those higher tiers and how you can like influence the world of Realm, don't worry, there is a digital add-on that is coming that will, if you still want to be able to see like, oh, I want to craft something that I'm going to see in the show, or I'm going to see a character use in the show. We have some digital add-ons that are coming out in probably as soon as we get funded, that will allow you to, like, if you want to gift a character I'm going to say this very carefully, an expendable uncommon magic item. You'll be able to like work, like you can either try to invent one, or you can pick one from an existing list. If somebody wants to see an immovable rod in there, or like
could you make Orion invent something?
Yeah, all this takes place in the
it could be like Orion's workshop. We could
really
go into Orion's workshop
like
and
we
go
can
like
all
in
take
this pile of over his life, the things he's
Oh.
collected and invented.
Exactly.
It could be a really fun way
Wait,
to get
that's
at all this
amazing.
stuff.
Or it's
Can I
a
reference Jujutsu Kaisen real quick?
Oh, please.
If this will understand for anybody. It's like when you have like, not everybody has, like cursed side of their juices, but you can use like a cursed weapon to fight with. And it's like, you got to go get all the best cursed weapons. That's what I feel with like Orion's workshop is like, these are the best stuff that that you guys are little side producers have like gotten for us, which I think could be cute.
I'd love
Mariah, I almost called you Shira. Mariah, you're absolutely right.
Shira, great job.
Mariah Rosefaith Casilla Shira Master.
Mariah Rosefaith.
If there was one magic item in your wildest dreams, doesn't have to be uncommon, expendable. What's the one magic item you're like, I need this to absolutely complete Shira's ideal kit?
But that's George. See, you're asking questions, and I've never played a character like this that actually doesn't know her identity yet. I feel like everyone I've ever played as would have such a clear answer for you, but because she's on a journey of knowing who she is, she's like, well, I have everything I need to get by. That is true. That's her answer.
Veil is just explosives. I just want a lot of explosives. I just want
imagine
some sort of like red lightsaber.
Hold on. So what if one of the okay, hold on. If we go back, this is a huge pitch. If we have one category that's just give Veil 1 stick of dynamite. And for every person that donates that amount of money, that's how many sticks of dynamite Veil is given by like a rebellion person. So
think about it.
If he gets 200 sticks of dynamite, for example,
he's blowing up the Capitol.
It just takes one Honey Badger super fan to make a difference.
It'll be like a dynamite of holding that contains the firepower of that amount of dynamite. So it'll be like 1 stick of dynamite that he can throw that's got the power of 250 sticks of dynamite. We'll do the radius of 250 of a factor of 250, and we'll amplify the damage dice by that amount.
That's scary though, because that could kill other citizens of the Crown.
No, that's why you have to be careful.
Nobody said
it's dangerous.
Nobody said you had to use it in the city. Hold on.
Wait. Maybe we don't do this tier. If John immediately jumped to using it in the middle of the city.
Never mind. We have to cancel this tier. John was
sorry.
But honestly, you did make me think that if she knew
low
anything,
intelligence,
she would want, because what we've already went through, I would want something where I could see very far in like pure darkness, something vision related, senses related, are always going to be a Shira thing. Like, I don't need something that makes me god tier, but something that enhances my senses.
That's very doable. There's like, I mean, even Orion's got like those modal goggles that allow him to see.
That's why I thought of it. Yeah.
There's one really fun item that I loved having as like an archer when I was playing in one of my early games, which was you can put them on and you see from an above perspective, which means that you can see creatures you wouldn't normally be able to see for the purposes of like either A, casting spells, or B, being able to locate like via stealth. Very, very fun.
What I imagine probably is, I mean, George, you tell me because you're the genius DM here. But what I'm probably imagining with like traveling to other places outside of the realm is monsters and dangers are going to be a lot scarier in other dimensions or other parts of or other layers or whatever, and that these magic items are probably going to be scaled pretty well because it's pretty dangerous either down there or up there.
I will say like a major element of Dungeons and Dragons creatures that are like native to certain planes, you'll start to see abilities kind of overlap with each other. Like like a lot of fiends have like some similar either resistances or immunities or abilities. And for example, Devil's Sight is called Devil's Sight for a reason. A lot of devils have that, you know. Also, there's like a difference between devils and demons, and we might actually get to explore that a little bit. There's celestials, but there's also like we haven't explored. I think Dungeons and Dragons proper with their world has a really beautiful planar system. There's lots of planes of existence that are really well established.
Love it.
And what we're building to with Realm, with at least Paradise, Punishment, and the Realm, is that there are multiple places. But who knows what exists that no one knows about? You know what I mean? Like there could be ancient secrets we could discover. So really like we'll start with a world that's easy to understand and then destroy it before your very eyes in a way that I think is really I think this has the potential to become like a really interesting twist on genres that are really familiar.
I agree. I'm so excited. And we are less than $100 away from 39,000 right now.
Wow. That's absolutely crazy.
That's really like
I think I'll be on. I'll be going live on Instagram probably like every couple of hours because I can't believe this is going on. So feel free, you guys to join. Mariah, I want to really quick before we go back to the tiers and stuff.
Please,
Nick, sorry, John, shut up. I'm so sorry, John.
Anyway, that was George Primavera.
What happened?
Sorry, I guess somebody from Orbis didn't like getting insulted.
Oh my god!
I apologize right after.
You got sent to punishment.
I'm sorry. I thought. I guess you forgot who's in control of time. Here.
I was commenting on how I had been rude unintentionally.
Oh my god!
I was
grave tidings of what is to come.
Mariah,
I am God. I control everything. Here we go.
John, you're being crazy.
Hey, buddy, you gotta calm down just a little bit, John. Okay,
I'm gonna put myself
calm
in the
down,
time.
buddy.
Bye, John. Thank
you know what?
God.
I like it like this. Just kidding.
Come back, John. Come back.
Come back.
John,
I have to go soon, John. Be here.
That's why I'm trying to ask Mariah.
Yeah, I need to go in a second.
Mariah, you have been like such a joy to get around the table with. We have only gotten to play in kind of like unserious, one-off goofs, and getting to see this more dramatic side of your RP has been such a blast. If you could have one of two endings, what are like two endings you could see for your character ultimately having over the course of all of this?
I think like the biggest one for her that you can like kind of see instances of, especially in episode 6, is like I want her to soften in a way that she feels safe with. That's like her main character, like internally, and then outward, I want her to feel like strong in a way that isn't just a physical prowess, like feel proud of the choices she made, feel like she reached for everything and like leaned on people. Obviously like black and white, it's like I'd love for her to find her brother, but I think even me and Shira both know that that's like a hope and not necessarily like we'll do anything to make it happen, but also like live very realistically in that place. So I think just like I want her to have the growth. I don't think she realizes she can yet, and we'll see what plays.
Hopefully we fund the crap out of the show so we can see something along those lines take place. I would love for any of those to come true. The dice are going to tell us.
See all of our characters like grow with each other and see.
Yeah,
soften in a way that feels safe is a really
beautiful. What a beautiful, take that one to the bank. That's
I've been in therapy for so many years.
Got it. I mean, I'm not going to say that Karen and Vale's relationship almost grotesquely mirrors my own with my brother, but it is there is a healthy dose in there.
That is funny.
Nick, I don't have a brother, but if I did have a brother, I'd want him to be like you. You're such a warm presence.
I like you guys as brothers.
Yeah.
Me and John sometimes we're kind of like twins. John and I have like very twin sibling energy. I think it's nice.
I feel safe around a table or in like a space with Mariah because like I definitely can like send her like nonverbal signals. And
if I die, if Shira dies, I'm gonna come back as someone from the Moon Oak Grove, but I won't be a druid. And it'll be something.
Backup characters is something we should talk about.
We should talk backup. I have a ironclad backup character that I'm really excited about.
This is so they're giving me permission to kill them, everybody.
No, I gotta go.
I gotta
go. Bye, guys. It's been so good
to
hang out with you.
Fucking do it, bro. Come at me, dog.
James is here. And
come at me, big dog.
We'll tag team out.
Okay, and we're past 39,000.
Yo!
Yeah! Let's go!
366 backers. This is wild.
Let me see one of my other twins. My artistic twin.
Here it comes.
World musicals where John plays our dad.
That's right.
Oh,
that's right.
Everything's connected.
John plays our dad.
Everything is
John plays our dad.
Circle. I do.
Nick and I were talking about the space face earlier.
James' dad. What?
Yes.
The face that Orion saw in the stars.
Space
face.
The space face.
The Orion moment, like, really
so fucking cool.
When will we meet that beaver?
Oh yes.
When are we gonna meet this beaver?
When are we gonna meet that beaver?
When will we meet the beaver?
Two PCs can talk to that beaver, literally. So
Critter Crew,
we need a magic item that's just permanent speak with animals, except for Vale.
Yes.
A magic item that is permanent speak with animals, except Vale can't.
All of us but Vale. Is so funny.
Chelsea just got given that totem that allows for speak with plants once per day.
Oh, right. I forgot about
her.
We
Sarah
are going to be
gave him
to some leaves.
That little thing. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Leaves. So a pile of leaves. They're all dead.
What have you seen?
What have you seen? Which way did he go?
A flower's like,
they're not
you've
talking.
desecrated the pile.
Okay, I need to go.
All right.
I stayed too long. I'm having too much fun.
Goodbye, Mariah.
Thanks, Mariah. We love you.
See you in a soon day. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Awesome. So great.
Shira is such a fun character to explore. I can't wait to get way deep into why that whole crazy possession scene happened at the end.
Yes. Also, that troll is so... Did you have it pre-planned that troll wanted to be an artist, or did you make
no,
That's a classic George NPC rip off the dome. That is like classic, like, I want to be an artist.
I like how Shira's or Mariah was like, what do you want? What lights you up? Not fire. Well, what ignites? Yeah, let's see. What do I like?
I like pointillism.
I like pointillism.
That is it, pointillism.
So I saw this artist. I could get a big brush.
Oh my God.
Canvas.
I also have to go in like 5, but John, do you want to lock in for the chat how old we are exactly?
Oh, please.
I think
guys gotta keep track of it. So good.
Is the Moon Oak Grove's age cycles similar to like
I was gonna say
Aosimars or.
So I don't know. I think Aasimar maybe have a normal lifespan, right?
We had this established that all races in Realm live a standard human life.
Got it.
Elves don't live longer than humans do.
Got it.
Ooh,
okay.
Cool.
So I would say Vale's probably like 30.
Yeah, I was gonna say Karen is like 26.
Yeah,
I think that Karen is like I was saying.
Younger, hotter, and taller.
Yes.
Wait.
I was saying with George was I think that like Karen is like perfect age to be sent by the Grove, but like didn't get sent for like various reasons that we'll get into, but like is kind of like perfect draft age, kind of essentially.
Right.
You know, like
yeah. Like send him out into the fray. And also our incredible inventor, artificer, artillerist is here.
Come on, Jay.
The wizard himself. Here he is, Orion.
Hey! What's up, James?
Hi, everybody. How you doing?
Good.
So good. Can you believe it?
God.
It's been 4 hours.
Oh my god!
Yes, what are we at right now?
We are at $39,623 of our $75,000.
Over half, officially.
Yes. Over half.
Right. Yes.
Yeah, we're almost. Yeah. We're over half.
Oh my god, you guys!
Wild. Yeah. Thank you, everybody. That's so many cheeseburgers.
That's so many. Yeah, I didn't say this, but this is actually. We're buying a lot of cheeseburgers.
I don't think
all the money is going towards cheeseburgers.
All dumping into Udo's.
And into Udo's, and he's gonna make the greatest aioli you've ever had. It's it's rich, it's creamy, it's organic.
Yes.
You know, yeah, all that stuff.
Oh
man.
How did you catch the last episode yet, James, or have you
I caught parts of it. I've unfortunately had a really hectic schedule the last few weeks during the episode runs.
It'll be there for you to watch back. You were there,
exactly.
So
I was there. Okay, I say that, but like I've also forgotten a lot of stuff too.
Of course, it's been so long. We recorded this in like November of last year, so it has been 3 months. A lot has happened in the world right now. So revisiting this story has been a real joy for all of us who've gotten around to it thus far. And episode 6 only came out Friday, so like it's only been out for a few days. Your moment we were just talking about when the stars become a face and turn to you, the space face.
So cool.
It's so cool, and I found shout out to Monument Studios Music. We use a lot of their stuff to score our project. There's this beautiful piano piece behind so much of your initial like camp setup, and it's like I want to fall asleep to that scene. It is like so beautiful.
Well, George, you made the choices of scoring, right? Like you picked that.
Yes, I wish I had played the piano. I did not, but yeah, I chose the piece. Yeah, it's just. But you set up like this cozy like campfire setup moment in D&D, and having those calm moments of like grounded reality are really what like it gives me the same vibe of like when I put on that lo-fi music to study to, and you see the animation of the girl like looking out at like a city that is quiet yet busy.
Cool. Something about those of Orion with a big telescope looking
like
at the sky.
It's almost like you're on a hill outside of like San Francisco and you can see the city kind of. It's just like this, but you're in quiet wilderness. Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, John, the show episode 6 is so well paced between like the people that we like jump to, and like your moment comes in such a perfect moment that's like very introspective and calm, but also like shocking. The reveal is so beautiful and shocking. Also, I remember I spoke to George a lot about this as we've been planning for like 2 months, but when we started this process, James, and we came to you about like kind of character you wanted to play, you had so much detail and so many things that you wanted to explore and that you wanted to have as a part of your character. And Yeah, it has added so much to this world, and yeah, I'm so excited to see.
Orion's got some crazy stuff ahead of him.
Oh.
James, with a lot of your backstory stuff, I wish we had gotten to a little. It always happens in D&D that you kind of, especially if you have 6 player characters, people get their stuff introduced earlier than other characters.
Mm-hmm.
And we got to just the tip of what I want to get to with you at the end of season 0. And I'm just like, it might be the backstory I'm most excited to dive into.
I have to say, first of all, thank you guys. Like I told you this before, but thank you for even asking me to do this, because I cannot stress enough how much I don't know about D&D. So when they said like, hey, do you want to do this? I like said yes, and then immediately peed my pants. So then like when it's coming up with character stuff, you're just all I could think of is what in entertainment that I loved. I'm a big anime fan. I love shows like Power Rangers. I watched Big Bad Beetleborgs. Like anything that's like you just watch a hero's journey. That's what I wanted to evoke. And so coming up with this character, and thank you, George, for being the greatest yes and person I've ever worked with, because I just like, again, I was just diving in and not knowing exactly what that meant to create a character. And because there's so much that you as a player are not in control of, you put faith in a DM that you hope is just ready to guide you along the way, but also give you some great moments. So really, George, it's a thank you for listening to my ramblings, but then making great sense of them. Yeah.
I said this on the earlier stream, but George is the greatest player advocate DM.
100%. I'm actually going to change your bio on the Kickstarter page, because player advocate is like, yeah.
I mean, truly like makes every moment, is able to predict what people want to do and help them, like shepherd them into those moments instead of like telling them they can't do anything or anything. Oh my God, 40,000.
40,000, baby.
Holy crap.
Yes.
Wow.
Oh, well, that's insane.
we have literally raised like $10,000 an hour for the past 4 hours.
That's amazing.
Yeah. This is, I'm going to be able to, I said it earlier, but I'm very grateful that I'm going to be able to sleep tonight.
Yeah.
That's a nice
I have to go, you guys, unfortunately, but this was so much fun. James, it was so good to see you.
So good to see you, buddy.
Love you, buddy.
And I'll talk to you guys soon. Everybody, thank you so much. I am freaking out over here, and I will continue to freak out. And you guys are the best. All right.
Love you, Nick.
Bye, guys.
Thank you.
Bye, Nick. Bye, Nick. Now we get to get deep into Orion stuff, though.
There we go. Let's get into it. Yeah.
So, one thing we were talking about just now is potentially we're doing like maybe a way that later we might start introducing some add-ons where people can kind of create magic items for you guys to have, both expendable and maybe permanent. We'll talk about it. There might be a permanent tier that's limited.
Oh, there will. Yeah.
Okay.
But we're thinking, Orion, that we might have to venture into your workshop for some of the uncommon expendable stuff and have them be a part of projects that Orion was working on, or like not perfected designs. So
absolutely.
What if
cool thing?
We're gonna work with the people who like go with the tier, and we'll do like some D&D stuff and some homemade stuff. Let's give some of our viewers some ideas of things they could suggest. What do you think Orion would be like tinkering with specifically in his spare time?
Oh my gosh, I want him to have some sort of vehicle.
God!
Not like
that's a legendary item.
So stay with me here, because it's not a car, but it's also not a Segway scooter. So we're somewhere in between this, where it's like he's mobile, but he's not like in some sort of like armored vehicle. Like
it's like a chariot, but automated.
Yes, yeah. And so I just want him to be able to
chariot.
And just like he can just like freely move through, because it was either that or I mean, I don't know, it's a little bit too sci-fi for him to be able to like have like a hoverboard that he's like flying through the air. But I do think there's something cool about this like this vehicle that he has, that he can just like zip through in the middle of battle.
You know, they have these amazing builds for if you want to play a character that has some good disability representation. but you want to be like moving around in combat. They've got these amazing stat blocks for like battle wheelchairs and stuff like that do certain things in combat. Yeah. And that design space, by the way, is so fun. And we can take stuff that's already established for both like structural integrity for those devices and some possible ideas of like what goes on to attach it to a personal movement device for Orion. And there's a really fun design space there. If anything, we could design something for you and then have people put attachments on it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I would love that.
We could have like a base and be like, do you want to give Orion like a once per day flight ability where this can fly for 1 minute a day? Do you want it to have little blades that out from the side so he cuts everybody's feet
I
off?
also wonder if like there's like a little sidecar for the Eldritch Cannon. It's just with me.
Or like a thing for it to mount on top of on your like a cat in a basket.
Yes.
Oh, sick. God, that's so cool.
Oh yeah.
There's so many. Okay,
What a
I
great
love
answer.
that. That's a great answer.
That's so cool.
Wow, we might have to make mount/vehicles for everybody. I mean, mounts are a whole thing. Who knows if we find mounts?
I mean,
did Nick and Mariah answer this question yet?
Yes.
Okay,
they've answered a couple of questions, but you know,
Mariah said something about making her more aware. Right?
Yeah, like something more, like Devil's Sight.
Yeah, like
kind of like you have your goggles.
Yeah. See more on, but then I just wanted bombs. I want a lot of explosives. I want to cause a lot of destruction. Honestly, but also one of the things, George, is this a spoiler?
Maybe, I don't know.
Okay, whatever. You've all been here this long. Might as well give you a little treat. So George came to all of us and wanted to do he was like, hey, so as we create these characters, you can make magic items, and you can pick one magic item. I wanted my magic item to be Anon, but I didn't want to know everything about Anon.
Yeah.
And one of the things I said was I would love it if that I have this ability to start. That where if you attack Anon and the creature has a shadow, that the shadow can grapple the creature is grappled by its own shadow, which I thought was a cool thing. But then I said I would love it if there was a way to make Anon evolve like a Pokemon. Like if there was a way to make this weapon change and evolve in some way, but I don't know how that comes into play yet.
John, did you ever watch My Hero Academia?
Yeah.
Okay, I think I'm correct in saying it's Tokoyami who has Dark Shadow, and it's basically this like bird that is like it's with him, but then they can latch on together. He can it's giving vibes like that. So I really I love that a lot.
Thanks. Yeah, I thought that was.
Do you have anime inspirations for your character, James, that jump to mind?
Not specifically.
More archetypal.
More archetypal. I mean, I think the biggest inspiration, like I think the both of you, was more like a Willy Wonka. A guy who was just like able to create things around him. He himself might not necessarily be powerful, but he just. He's able to tinker with things to make himself and things around him powerful.
Yeah, nice.
You are also giving that like Willy Wonka, like you're definitely like when you play Orion, like Orion is so like playful, but yet very knowledgeable and mysterious, and it's very, very cool. It's definitely
the thing I want to do with Orion going forward without being able to control story wise, but I don't know how many people notice this, but I want to play into his humanity a little bit more. I think there's a lot of like grandiosity about him and the things that he can do, and he's very pleasant. But then there's like little moments like he was definitely flirting with Shira, and I don't know if Shira caught that. But he's
it makes sense for Shira to not catch that.
Right. And so I definitely want to see like these interpersonal relationships with Orion, how he because part of the backstory is that he's moved around a lot and hasn't stayed in one place for any significant amount of time. And so the fact that he might find home where he is, and the fact that he is actually interested in another being, I think there's little cracks in him wanting to be less of a legend and more of a human. And so I want to see this kind of progress as the story goes on.
Cool. That is crazy that you just said that.
Oh, why?
I can't tell you.
Oh, come on.
But what you just said, we should clip that.
Okay.
Cool.
Don't you love when George just leaves you just enough of a breadcrumb?
It's maddening.
I'm shocked by what you just said. Not that I didn't like kind of catch that vibe from you, but like the fact that you just articulated it in that specific way, very insane.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right.
I can't wait. God, I can't wait.
I needed water. That really I was like, are you looking over my shoulder?
He's like, don't look at me.
Don't look at this. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. It's like when you're in a therapy session and your therapist says something really poignant and you're like, why did you look into my soul just now? What happened?
Exactly.
Everyone, this stream will be saved, I think, as long as I didn't fuck up. And it will be uploaded to YouTube. And we what James, if you missed what James said he wants, what did you say exactly?
I said I wanted to be less of a legend and more of a human.
Less of a legend, more of a human. That's so cool.
Yeah.
Guys, we are at $40,000 and $429 with 380 backers.
Wow.
We are almost at $41,000 in the first 4.5 hours.
It's a fantastic, really, really great. Really, I'm so grateful. It's such a wonderful sign for things to come. Please keep telling your friends about this Kickstarter and this project. We still haven't released the cast interviews, which we're going to release on YouTube this week. And next week as we go. What are some other things that we didn't mention? The rest, I'll go through the rest of the tiers very quickly, which are, let me pull them up because I went over some of them already. But the final 3 tiers are the signed poster tier. Then these are almost gone, but the friend of Keith tier. I'm sorry, no. The honey, I can't speak. There's, I don't know why these are in. Okay, yeah. Sorry. The Moon Oak Druid tier. They actually sold out of this tier, but we may be adding more of these later. But we are, but that you can create your own NPC. You'll meet with George and maybe myself, depending on if it's spoiler or not, and create an NPC that will be played by George canonically in the show. We don't know how much attention every NPC will get. Just as a quick caveat, that'll be in the FAQ, the freaking ask questions. But it'll be created and also subject to George's approval. Obviously, we can't do anything like insane or offensive.
We'll work together. But we're using the seed of your idea.
And then finally, for $1,000. You can everything else, including the NPC, but you'll get to have a 3-hour campaign with me and George, play with you and 2 of your friends, and it'll be really, really fun. But we're going to be adding more add-ons to this campaign. We're going to be both digital add-ons where you can create or gift an uncommon expendable magic item or a rare permanent magic item, and then potentially, and I think I don't know where the vehicle would land, but like potentially a legendary magic item to that and there's only like 6 of those. Those will be
if we do one tier that is just like the realm vehicle. Like we just make the invisible jet a la Wonder Woman, and we just give them one big can hold everybody.
Oh wait, no! You know what it's like?
Been working on for years.
What are you gonna say?
What are you saying? Oh, are we thinking the same thing?
All right, can we do the mind meld on 1, 2, 3?
Wait a minute, I don't know the name of the vehicle. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. All right.
Oh, okay. Well, then yours is different. I already know. So you say yours first.
Okay, I was thinking of the ship from Chrono Trigger.
That's not what I was gonna say.
Well, the ship from Chrono Trigger is it can like jump through time and dimensions. But we're using I don't know what it's called though.
What were you gonna say?
I was just gonna say the Megazord.
Oh, the Megazord! Yes,
you should just have a Megazord.
Oh my god, an insane Megazord.
George is like, okay, where are we going?
What are we doing here? All subject to George's approval. We are giving people the ability to suggest or create new magic items, but you gotta meet George halfway here.
Help
I'm seeing a lot of people say the TARDIS, which I think
I
think a few of us kind of have TARDIS adjacent things because I have my bag. I think Chelsea has one as well. I think we there's a few of us that have capabilities of holding an item that is bigger on the inside than it is on the outside.
George, could Chelsea take one acorn and put it inside another acorn and then blow up?
Do you want me to roll? Do you want me to read you the exact rules on that scenario?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, hold on. The rules are already.
So for those who are new to D&D, there is a hack in D&D that like basically a bag of holding is like a little black hole, and if you put a bag of holding inside a bag of holding, it collapses. It like basically creates this.
A gate originates where the item was placed inside of the other, and any creature within a 10-foot radius sphere centered on the gate is sucked through to a random location on the astral plane. The gate then closes. It is one way and cannot be reopened.
Cool. So let's not do that.
If you'd like to do that, I know what the astral plane is for this world. If we need to go there, we'll go there.
No, you said it with a smile, so I don't trust you. No,
yeah, I don't know.
We'll go there if you guys are gonna want to.
No. Oh man,
so that would be a big deviation from what I have planned.
No, we're not going to do that.
I should prepare for that just in case.
Oh God,
we're not doing that.
Oh my God.
I have a question.
Please.
I'll start with George actually. George, so you only picked up DMing, you said, I think within the last like 5 or 6 years, correct? Is that
no? I have been DMing since I was 19 years old, so it's been
math is so
13 years of DMing.
13 years. Okay, so this question still remains: from the first campaign that you ever DM'd to now, what has been kind of like your linchpin or the thing that you've held on to so that when you're going into campaign, leading a campaign, you is it story, is it like what is it that helps you drive like how you run a game?
Awesome. Okay, it's changed a little, but I maintained it as okay. So when I started, it was all character originated. We were just playing in like a D&D generic fantasy world. We all made characters, and I just planned a story around everyone's backstory. Just very simple. Mm-hmm. Now that used to be how I ran every campaign, and we just played fantasy genre. When I started playing with genre, I would base the whole world around a really specific genre. So if we were playing in like 1940s New York, we were playing a noir, but still the story and the plot was all character first. And I think that's now where I'm settling is we establish the genre first, which is right now we're playing like a very high fantasy campaign setting. And then that's how I know what the world is and how that operates and how the themes that I want to explore are represented through the archetypes that are common in that genre. But everybody's individual plot and everybody's story, I take from their inspiration for their character and then try to interweave them as much as I can in the world. So you guys are going to see as we explore like what your characters are, a lot of your backstories are interwoven and you don't even know it. Some in very intimate, specific ways, and some just because the world is large and there are two factors somewhere down the line that depend on each other. Specifically, there is a connection between two people in our party that is very specific that no one knows about yet.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
Again, another George cliffhanger. We've got to keep a tally on how many.
The cliffhanger is my favorite tool in the box. I will torture you if I can. Yeah, it's my favorite thing. Never end a session with a satisfying conclusion.
never give them what they want.
Never, or always dangle it, because I always resolve it up top the next episode. But you're gonna wait a week.
Oh, there was nothing worse than like while we were filming and we're just like in it. We're like in the story. We got it. And then he says, and we'll find out on next time.
Yeah, this is so beautifully staged.
I'll get you. Somebody said Jethro debt tier, please.
Oh yeah.
What's the Jethro debt tier?
We were toying around with this idea of
pay off Jethro's debt.
Of like, give it every dollar you go like, what's the conversion rate from dollar to chroma? But
1 to 1.
Pay off Jethro's debt. But sorry, what'd you ask?
I didn't ask yet.
Oh, okay, never mind.
I was asking,
what were you gonna ask?
I was gonna ask, okay, so for you as a TTRPG player, what have and also because like I think you apply this to We're All Gonna Die as well. So what do you like about playing this? And then what made you want to dive into making Realm? Because I can tell how much you care about this and how much fun you have doing this, but also like NPCs and those types. So like, what is it that made you, I don't know, get into this? I don't know. You just tell me.
No. This is, I hear what you're saying. So like well, specifically for this project, doing a Kickstarter and starting a new project like this is hard, and it's a lot of energy, and it is not something I would do lightly. But when George and I had an idea for this specific concept and these specific themes, I was like, this is a D&D story that would be really cool and exciting to play in, and it's not one that I've seen specifically in an actual play. And I was like, okay, this is something that is both interesting and relevant and cool, and can have twists that people might not be able to predict, or at least the players might not be able to predict. So like, what are some ways that we can craft this story and make it really, really relevant to like concepts and themes that are happening in the world right now? And then I was like, okay, this is a good enough story that I think everyone can get behind it. And then what are the other like key ingredients of like this specific cast, who are all like you and Joey and Lauren and Mariah and Nick, who are all super invested and would be invested and would be super open and generous and playful, and have great attitudes, which all happened. And then I was like, okay, so and Dynasty, who George and I formed an awesome relationship with doing We're All Gonna Die.
Yes.
Who made everything extremely easy and have supported us from the beginning. So I was like, okay, we have all these things. I think we can actually do this and make it a great show. And then my own personal kind of philosophy for making characters for NPCs for We're All Gonna Die. And Angela and I have talked about this a lot with George, is like having a character specifically for We're All Gonna Die or any Dread campaign, make sure that you play a character that has a very strong want and a very strong desire to live. So that way, if you are playing something like Dread, where everyone is possibly going to die, it makes the stakes that much higher. So, and that your characters know each other. I think in actual plays, your characters don't need to necessarily have like a strong history, but in We're All Gonna Die, because everything is moving a lot faster, or Dread, if everything is moving so much faster and the stakes are so much higher, it's crucial that everybody we've done like acting work, and everyone has a backstory and knows each other really, really well. If it's like what we've noticed doing We're All Gonna Die is like these shows are still great, but if people come in and they kind of have a loose connection, not a very strong connection, it's not as potent as if like these characters have known each other for 3 years, and this is my brother, and this is my schoolmate, or we've been lab partners together, and like that kind of makes things way more interesting, and I think it translates over the camera a lot better.
No, it does. I don't know if I ever told you this, but the first We're All Gonna Die that I saw was actually the one where I saw Nick for the first time. It was the summer camp.
Yeah.
The summer camp one was so fun.
It was so much fun, and it was so funny. And John, your NPC, that was just so great. But like, I use that as such a great launch point for how to approach Realm, in terms of just like the interconnection between the characters. Because the first thing I did as a choice for Orion was like try to invent an arm for Cairn. And he's like, I don't want this, but I just knew like in order to relate to these people, I've got to like, what is it that Orion wants to do? And then using his reactions, like, okay, great. Now I know where I stand with him. And it made, because I was definitely nervous that first episode while we were filming, just like, how did we, I'm so concerned about making, how do we know each other and how do I make this exciting? But then as soon as you get that interaction, you're like, okay, great. I know where we are. And now I'm going to learn how we're like, and so it's so fun. So watching you guys do We're All Gonna Die was a big help for me to get to Realm and learn how to do that.
Hell yeah. I mean, you came in like such a natural. So like, and
also all that work you did came across.
James and I have played together like in the similar way that Mariah and I have played for some Star Kid one-offs. Like James and I played together. And when John and I were figuring out who we were going to ask to be on, James was at the very top of my list because of how earnestly he approached every game, despite it being just kind of like a goofy one-shot. James would continuously give me like a heartstring to pull on, and like I could actually go to James to further plot with like a kind of like a heart forward direction. And we've been proven correct. Absolutely the right decision to get you involved. It's like
100%.
You keep everything. You're so intelligently solving problems while not stamping over anybody. You are contributing to the role play in such a beautiful way. I love that you brought Udo's, like that moment where everybody's talking about the things they wanted. That doesn't happen if James doesn't make the decision to share a sandwich. Yep. You know what I mean? Like that moment. I can't plan that moment.
And you didn't you come up with the idea for Udo's?
I did, So George had asked us.
That's one of the best settings in the show.
Yeah. Thank you.
Backstory.
No, that was. So my two characters were Udo and Sasha, and I had to throw in Sasha at the last second in the last episode because I was like, I got to talk about my best friend that's a beaver. I have to talk about her, so that's why Sasha's in at the end. But and again, like I'm pulling from just my imagination. I don't know. I didn't know how important having certain characters or NPCs introduced was, but I just wanted to make sure that there's some sort of connection to Orion and that there, a potential for story in the future should there need to be. That's why I came up with those. Yeah.
They're beautiful. That's like one of the, I can't wait to meet Sasha. And I think Udo's is such a cool setting. Like it's just so, I get this kind of like beautiful sunny cafe vibe that's like very clean and open and filled with a lot of like golden light. And I'm like, oh, this is so clear and cool.
Yeah.
And I could spend an entire day just hanging out there. It's so cool.
Oh, we've crossed 41,000. It's over 41,000. It's incredible.
It's over 41.
It's over 41,000.
That's so amazing.
Wow.
Thank you all so much.
393 of you. Thank you so much. That is incredible. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
Wow, that is awesome.
That's so cool. I did see, and George, this is a conversation for you because I don't remember if I ever said this. Do we know Orion's age?
Oh, yeah. Good question.
Would you tell me?
I have a thought.
We're locking in everyone's age. Everybody said late 20s, early 30s, so we all have that range. Okay. But you can throw a curveball at me right now.
Well, okay, I'll get to the answer in a second because what we've established is that my earliest memories are probably around, I think we said
age 7.
Age 7. But there's this this constant battle, and I've mentioned it before as Orion, that time is kind of irrelevant to him. He's not beholden to it. There's a part of me that wonders if Orion, even though like he was told like, okay, maybe your first memory was like 7 or whatever, I wonder if he just stopped aging himself and like he just exists and he's never given himself a proper age.
So like he's lost track.
Well, it's either lost track or he's just one of those people who are just like, what age do you think I am? And whatever you decide that I am, because is age maturity? Is it just how long you've been in this current plane?
Either you've lost track or you've chosen not to keep track. That kind of thing.
Yeah, I think it's one of those. Yeah.
Great. I think that's perfectly fine. I think that as long as we know the range, which I feel like you're giving like a 20 to 30 kind of area.
I believe so. Yeah.
As long as we're in that dart throw of an area, I can extrapolate from there.
Oh yeah. He's not some like ancient being that's been alive for thousands of years.
Right.
But
or 50, but looks crazy good.
Hey, listen, even in Citadel, black don't crack. But I just really feel like he would. I almost think like he doesn't even care about when his birthday is.
Yeah.
So he just doesn't. He's however old.
Biological age is very different.
Yeah.
From numerical age, especially in the realm.
Especially in the realm.
Okay,
that's perfect. That makes perfect sense to me. I think it's funny, we're all kind of the same age except for Chelsea, who's like 50 something, or is that what we said? Isn't Chelsea like a 55-year-old gnome or something like that?
Yeah.
Something I forget what we said.
I mean, with a beard that I
don't know what Chelsea. I don't even know.
I can't remember if we said Chelsea was like 50 plus or if we said Chelsea was like 19 and just that's how gnomes age. I don't remember. I think Chelsea is like 55. If I can recall. And I think Jethro is like in the 30, like he's in his 30s. Mid 30s because he went to prison for 15 years. I think he's like 32, 33, something like that. Yikes, scary. You guys are also young.
Maybe.
Time's gonna get weird in this campaign. We all know that for sure.
Hey, talking about a guy whose time was stolen from him. Who do we have waiting in the studio, ready to walk in? And
who's here?
Who's here?
It's
Joey.
I'm like looking at everyone's like. I'm JJR, John's JVM, James is JAT, and your GP. James Orion Zolberg, Johnville Madison, Joey Jethro Richter, and George Primavera.
We that is crazy. We've represented just the
J's, the main J's of the campaign.
Yes.
Hi guys, this is what a hell of a day.
What a hell of a
Congratulations.
Thank you. Congratulations to all of us and you and everybody. I can't believe this.
Fantastically.
Guys, we have raised $41,282 in less than 5 hours across 395 backers.
Whew.
It's an amazing. We're definitely on track to possibly funding this in a day, which would help me sleep tonight, and I'd be very grateful.
If for nothing else, just make sure John sleeps tonight. That's what this is for.
Ellie9706 said we might get Jethro his debt paid. Hopefully, doesn't he owe 300,000 chroma or something, or like 100,000?
He has 100,000 chroma supposedly.
Jesus Christ, we got to get there.
95 now.
If we make $175,000, then we can use the most for the campaign, and then
rest it on to Jethro.
Joey, we need you to answer a lot of questions about Jethro.
Oh my God!
But before I do
test
this, before I do, a couple of people might be new to the Kickstarter, so I just want to be very clear what Kickstarter is. It's because some people asked, "Is Kickstarter a monthly thing?" No.
Kickstarter
is you pay once for these rewards that you'll see on the Kickstarter page. This is a great time because this always happens. Please make sure that you have selected the reward tier instead of just pledging with no reward. But you pledge once, and then if the entire Kickstarter is funded, it is then collected, and then we will fulfill all of those rewards. Again, I said this earlier in the stream, but if we reach our goal right away, we'll start booking time with the theater and with the cast. But we are estimating to film this in the first half of the year, and then releasing it in the second half of the year. Add-ons have not been added yet. We have some amazing digital add-ons, and we potentially will have a physical add-on as well. But yeah, that's how Kickstarter works. So thanks for asking that question. But
just a quick heads up, I'm going to have to leave in a second.
All right.
I'll be back. I got to go pick up my dog from his surgery. He's going to be a sleepy boy. He's all good. Everything is good. Right. It's a routine, the thing that you got to do for dogs sometimes.
The routine thing.
Yeah,
just those routine things.
That routine thing that has to happen.
About teeth?
No, it's about balls.
It's about
routine. My poor boy, he's got a heart condition. He cannot reproduce legally, so he's got to get him going.
We all here know about routine ball checks.
We all wait. You say you can't reproduce legally if the dog has a heart condition?
Well, because he has a deformed heart valve. If he were to produce, he risks passing that on to any other dogs, and that would be very, very bad. So he no reproducing for our sweet boy, which is fine with me because we weren't going to do that anyway. But now it can't happen on accident.
Got it.
But I just want to really quick, Joey. Oh, you sweet baby.
Hi, Diane.
Hi, Diane. Her legs all better.
Right near the big grand piano. Sorry. What?
I've been asking questions to all the players about like a couple of things to do with their characters. I want to start with the big one for you. Jethro's on a crazy journey. We've front loaded a lot of Jethro stuff, so it's been rough few days.
Yeah.
Watching
that finale was scary.
Yeah, I know.
Reliving that moment.
That scene is intense. It's very
so
crazy.
Cool,
when you said a week, I knew as a DM, I was like, he's gonna regret saying a week. And so did everybody around. Goes a week? A week, Joey? You
just said a month. Went a week.
You keep bringing Chelsea into it. You keep bringing Chelsea, you're promising things for Chelsea.
Where do you see Jethro ending? It could be
George.
It could. Is it a happy ending? Fired? Do you feel a happy ending? No, you're not kidding. If Jethro ends, you're making a backup character, Joey.
Yeah.
Don't worry about that.
A happier? You mean a happier set?
Are we ending happy? Are we ending sad? Where do you hope he ends up? Where are you afraid he's going to end up?
I hope he has. I hope, like anyone would with their characters, I hope they have a happy ending. I hope they find peace. I hope they find answers they're looking for, and I think already, it's like a lot of the characters in the group too. I think the act of being a part of this group and of being a part of this journey and this mission is healing in many ways, and is something that is helping them get to that place. But I also, as we all know, lots of lore and characters and stories from that we know forever. It's Jethro, I think, is the kind of guy who is held on to a lot of guilt about a lot of things, and shedding that guilt, whether or not you get the answer right away, or you've done the thing that you need to do that helps you feel like you have completed that mission, or can get that read out of your ledger or whatever. Even so, the feeling is hard to kind of shake. So I also think when you're a character that holds on to a guilt like that, and I think this kind of came out in many ways where you're playing, you make a lot of like bold moves because you're like it's like a guy who's kind of got nothing to lose because he's already like at rock bottom, but now he has something to lose. And I think that was the big thing at the end of the session 0, where it was like, oh wow, this is someone who kind of acts without abandon because they've been fucked by so many people, but it's like now you're realizing that like you can't act like that. So we'll see how that kind of see how that kind of
changes. A lot to lose.
There's
not a lot to lose.
Kelsey,
which is fucked.
Yeah.
There's a movie with Ben Mendelsohn and Ryan Reynolds. I forget what the name of it is,
A Place Beyond the Pines?
No.
Oh.
No.
Oh, Ryan Reynolds. I think I said Ryan Gosling.
No. Ryan Reynolds and Ben Mendelsohn.
Oh, Mississippi Grind?
It might be. Is it the gambling one?
Maybe.
I don't. It's one.
They
basically are like gambling addicts, and Ben Mendelsohn keeps gambling and keeps gambling.
Yeah, it's Mississippi Grind.
Mississippi Grind, and it just gets so bad that I feel like, in a not like for fun gambly way, but with his life, it's going to be constant gambles, and we're gonna be at the end of that movie. It actually works out for them, which is the twist at the end of the movie is they win that final bet and then quit.
Yeah.
But
it's
it
scary.
is like
that's
it's
not
so
always
scary.
Reality.
Yeah.
It's for sure Mississippi Grind. That's what Dylan McCullum said. Hey, Dylan.
Yeah.
Guys,
Hi,
we
Dylan.
just crossed $42,000.
$42,000. We did it. Incredible.
Yes.
Backers.
What are we in? What is that in terms of percentages?
We
Yeah,
are.
how many 15ths is that?
How many 15th?
Oh,
John?
yeah.
John?
How many?
15 counts?
John has been doing the 15th thing.
Wait a minute.
all day.
I believe
George knows this, but George is incredible. I've heard George do calculate. George told me that when he was
11,
growing up, his
15.
dad made him do.
it's
Made
11:15.
his brother do. What'd you say?
15ths.
It's 11:15.
Great.
Did George, your good little George lore? Didn't your dad? You say your dad made you and your brother do like calculate like quick calculations in your head?
Math problem. We would do like math contests, and we would just have to do mental math as fast as you could. Also,
That's terrifying. Around the dinner table, he's eating a meatloaf. All right, George.
8 + 9, like 17. I got it.
George is eating the peas and is just like moving the peas around the plate for like to do math.
Throw the peas, count them.
Yes.
And then, but he would also have this really fun bit where he'd be like, he would just teach a kid to say a thing to a question. So he would just be like, Thomas, what's the square root of 64? And Thomas would go 8 without looking up instantly because he would just know to say 8. Now my brother Thomas is a math absolute lunatic, but
Wow,
he's so good at math.
Do you think like your like? I mean, God, there's so much dice and numbers and things in D&D. It's like, do you think that is like, in some ways, you've been subconsciously using all that just for all the like math portions of D&D?
For sure. I also want to point out
funny.
that I did get 11/15 wrong. It's more like 9/15 or 8/15.
Maybe we'll get to 11/15.
I inverted it in my head. I fucked up, so I'm actually a huge fraud.
I'm gonna call Mr. Rivera right now.
But when I do mental math with dice, I think it ends up being a big strength as a DM to be able to do mental math as quickly as possible so that there is as little downtime between the attack and the damage as possible. Like I can throw 5 dice and total that sucker in like 5 seconds flat. And that I recommend as a DM, so cool. Get good with your single digit math additions and then into your double digit maths, and you'll go like somebody can be like 72 minus 53, and I'm like, got it, that's 19. Got it.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Like, and that way it would be like, that's your hit point total, moving on, going to the next person.
Wow.
Wow.
I still have anxiety nightmares about math tests. I'm almost 37 years old, and that's still happening.
I had enough of those that I'm
so funny. I have a recurring nightmare about never graduating from a Spanish course I had to take at U of M to try to get my double major. Yes. And and sometimes I wake up and sometimes in the day I think about it and I go, did I ever finish that class? And I like have a weird thing where I'm questioning whether or not I actually got my minor. And I'm like, I don't care.
Okay. The same thing with the math
Shutter
test
Island, but for your minor.
The math test is mine is in high school. So there's like this one math test that apparently I didn't take. And so I didn't actually graduate high school. Like, what is that? Like, what is that?
Yeah, it's like, but also it's like, who cares at this point? You're like, I don't care if I did this. Like, do you think I'm gonna? It's like I'm gonna be arrested at some point.
Somebody's gonna check you on your minor fraud. Yeah.
But no, it's funny how that happens, and now we have like real things we have to care about.
Joey, if you could pick one crazy magic item,
yes, that was my next question.
What would it be?
Crazy magic, like
for Jethro. So
what's the magic item that would make you feel like the max power that you want? Do you need? Do you want to be invisible?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to control people's minds? Like, what do you want?
Permanent invisible.
I think it would be some of my abilities are taking memories and doing things like that. Charming. I think it would probably be something of a mind control thing. It would have to be because that's rooted in like his biggest like issue, you know, like being able to do. I think it's like, you know, someone who is like, oh, I wonder why they're acting like this. It's like, yeah, because it's the thing they're the most insecure about, the thing that fucked them up the most. So probably something like that. Because I think his like actual rogue skills are good enough where like he doesn't need invincibility. He can.
Yeah, that's true. He's
there
very
was some cool stuff. There was some cool stuff that happened where I was like, oh, he doesn't need invincibility. He can dodge and do all those cool things and hide.
True,
which is sweet.
Jethro is one of the most competent rogues thus far. I know you've failed some bad saves. But the attacks have been great.
That attack, the crossbow one was pretty nuts, and then the like killing move on the creature was pretty cool.
The cloaker. Yeah,
that was so good.
Loved that. Yeah, it beheaded itself and fluttered down from the ceiling.
That was cool as hell.
That was fucking cool shit, man.
Oh man. Wait.
My favorite save, one of my favorite moments of the whole campaign is when you roll 1 over the difficulty to stop Overseer from reading your mind and finding out that there were
episode 5. That was so scary.
Cool. That was all downhill.
That save changed the course of the entire campaign, just so you know.
Really?
If you had failed that save and they had learned that there were fiends in the bottom of the cavern, I would have changed a huge part of what's coming next.
Oh my god!
It's literally you changed the genre.
So scary.
You changed the genre.
How do you change the genre of the whole?
What do you mean?
Well, because they would have what? It would have been a war. Like
it would have been like an open fucking like crazy like change in the Citadel, and now it's going to be more like answer searching and subterfuge and spycraft, and we're like a much less like openly violent story coming up than we are like a dude. It feels like Tinker Tailor Soldier Spies coming up.
Cool,
it's crazy.
Stuff like that is so, you know, it's like in life. You know, we live our lives in like a sliding doors thing where it's like, ooh, if I just did this, would this have happened? And blah 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 blah. So it's like to have that made manifest in this is a little scary, but it's pretty fun. That's really cool. God,
wow.
And you know, guys, we're only
what are we?
347.
How many 15?
347 away from 43,000.
32,500. A little less. 32,400.
Did it change?
Yeah,
we're close to 4,300.
Oh, we're really close now.
We're 347 away.
Wow. Wow. Huge. Oh, I don't know if this is a question for both Orion and Jethro. If you had a choice of where to go next in the campaign, where, because I know, Jethro, I know you promised to do something, but where would you want to like go next if you had to choose?
Physically?
Yeah, like your characters stay in the realm, go somewhere else, or like.
I mean, first and foremost, I'd love to just go to dinner. That we all planned at.
Oh yeah, go to Chelsea's for dinner.
I'd like to go to Chelsea's for dinner at 3 p.m.
Oh,
okay.
Man.
3 p.m. the next day.
Are her parents going to be there, or are they going to be leaving?
I don't know.
How can they leave for dinner?
They just had dinner.
They're making dinner for us. They're gonna stay.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe they stay, and it could be that they stay in and leave, and everybody has to watch Chelsea deal with her family. His family leaving.
Stop it, George.
That could be what happens.
George, I have a question. George, why do you hate happiness?
I don't. I love sadness and how it makes happiness even better. That's what I love. I love sadness.
Yeah. Sadness
is beautiful.
I know. Because then it's like, it's the same thing when like when something is very sad and then it gets very, very happy, or like when something is very silly and goofy and suddenly becomes very serious and it makes like what's serious about it. Like, it's good stuff.
Yeah.
And I think something that's so sad of like parents like going out and taking a journey and like their kids having to fend for themselves for a bit is like there's also a real beauty in the circle of life of all of that, of like it's inevitable that parents move on, either just like reclaiming themselves after their kids leave the nest, or if they pass away. And I think, who knows what's next after this world? Maybe it's even better than what's here.
I will say though, because this tribe loves animals so much,
I know
anything happens to those skunks that is
I'm
not
dead.
natural
causes,
causes,
I will be murdered.
You will be
really bad.
I will be in real life murdered. I hear
It's going to be really bad.
I might risk it. We'll see.
we were just watching The Social Network again last night.
Great movie.
Everyone's great. Really great movie.
Great.
But there's that bit where they're like talking in a deposition at one point about like, Eduardo, did you torture animals? And it's like it's not, and he like brings up this whole idea that like he had to carry around a chicken because he was like auditioning for these like finals clubs and whatnot. And literally Lauren's seen this movie like a bunch of times and was like started closing her ears. She goes, I don't want to know what happens, but I don't know what happens. Just because the thought of like someone bringing it up, and I go, it's not even nothing's even a big deal. So if anything real happens, that's we're fucked.
I know.
James, where would you go? Where does Orion want to go?
Okay, so I know we are, the dinner is planned. I think Orion's gonna have two separate stories going on, it feels like, because he just got a big answer from the open space mouth. And that I don't think he knows exactly how much he can share about that, because it's been like a lifelong mystery for him. But then after the events of what just happened at the Citadel, I think it's going to be kind of a little bit of a plan and try to figure out which of the group he can entrust. I think he wants to tell someone about this information. It most likely will be Shira.
Yeah.
But whether or not she's going to be like, okay, cool, let's do your thing too. Like, I think it's, I don't know. I think he's going to want to do multiple things at the same time.
I have a question. What do you guys think about the reveal that Arden is the one who potentially?
Yeah, that was the other thing I wanted to ask Joey. Like
how does
Jethro feel about Arden?
How does Jethro feel about Arden, knowing that Arden is the one that changed his mind? Does he understand? Is he worried about that? Is he like?
I think there's a little bit of comfort in that, but I think it's still that idea of like, why was I the one left behind?
Yeah, you can't remember why.
Like you don't really know why, and you don't really know, like, it's that kind of thing where it's like, why me? You know?
Yeah.
Which I think is a spooky feeling. So it's like, it's also like that thing, like processing that thing of like when someone and someone you've had a very specific view of, all that changes in your mind.
Yeah.
And you're just kind of like, how do I even like atone for that and get rid of like all my 15 plus years of feeling about something a certain way, and now it's like, oh, it's actually a different way. A lot of processing,
Yeah.
A lot of processing, which is going to be happening throughout this entire campaign.
I'm fucking
Kickstarter,
so pumped. Yeah, if we get this thing funded, guys, we are going right into the studio.
We're going right to therapy, everyone.
Exactly. This D&D is therapy, really.
No, don't say that. It's therapeutic.
It's therapeutic.
God. It's cathartic.
It's cathartic. There it is. Guys, we are $290 away from $43,000. I can't fucking believe it. I do have to leave to go get my dog back from the vet.
That bubba.
Wow. But I love you all. I will be going live at some point like this evening on my Instagram at DMGeorge_Primavera if you want to be there. Wow, what a first day. 409 backers, $42,710. We have 29 days to go. Amazing stuff for you all. And thank you so much. And I love you all. Bye-bye.
Bye,
guys.
George.
Bye, George. We'll see you later.
Bye, buddy.
Wow.
Oh, my gosh. Well, look at us.
Look at us.
Look at us.
Look at us.
Look at these
Look
boys.
at these. Look at the. Hey, I'm also excited about the show tonight, Joey.
We got a show tonight.
Oh, that's right.
We got a great debate tonight.
We got a great
debate. If
debate.
everybody wants to see the great debate, you can get live tickets.
You get live tickets. We'll put it in the. Someone put it in the chat. I know you
I'll
found
put it
a
in the
link
chat right now.
TeamCamBros.com/tickets. We're at a Dynasty typewriter. Come on down.
Hey, real quick, not in the context of the show, but what's the greatest debate you ever had with someone that you won or did not win?
I had a shouting match with my friend Jeff Blim.
Oh,
I'm so surprised.
It was fucking stupid. What happened was Jeff was playing like Fuck, Marry, Kill with Lindsay about the hobbits.
Interesting. Okay,
we were doing fictional characters, and then we somehow got to Lord of the Rings and the Hobbits. And then Jeff, out of nowhere, I was in the other room, and Jeff, out of nowhere, was like, "Well, you kill Sam, obviously," and I was like,
"No,
are you
that's crazy?
Fucking crazy?
You marry Sam.
You marry Sam, exactly. Yes.
Your first instinct is to kill Sam. Sam is the most badass, one of the most badass members of the party. He's the guy. He fights off not Shelob. Yes, Shelob. With a frying pan and Sting. Like
who was the hobbit that was left out? Because there's only 3. Or do you count Merry and Pippin as well?
I think it was. I don't know. I don't know. I think Pippin. I think it was like Pippin, Frodo. I think Frodo might have been left out.
I think you have to leave out Frodo.
Pippin, marry Sam.
I think it's you marry Sam, you fuck Pippin, you kill Merry.
Yeah. Is Merry the one that looks into the?
No, that's Perry. That's Pippin into the Palantir.
I'd kill Pippin.
Whoa, Pippin's really fun though. Pippin sings that beautiful song to Denethor.
I think Merry's hotter.
Thank you. Okay, I wasn't a part of this debate, but I witnessed this debate my sophomore year of college between Tori Wigfield.
Oh boy.
A guy we went to school with.
Yes.
And Gordon Granger.
Oh, God, that must have been. Oh, wow.
Guy we went to in a house we lived in. 2 friends in a house we lived in, where we all watched Doubt, that movie Doubt, based off the play. And they proceeded to have an argument of whether or not he did it, whether or not this priest actually molested this child. And it's a story. It's like I'm pretty sure the movie is meant to infer that he did. Mm-hmm. And like that's the but they argued about it in our living room, and we were like, all right, guys, let's call it. And then like they proceeded to go downstairs and on our porch and like argue about it more on our porch. And then they took it to the street and they started fighting physically over this. And then we were like watching from the window going, oh my God, they're fighting over Doubt.
They were physically fighting, like
physically like kind of smacking each other and like fighting, which I thought was a funny, a really funny, stupid thing to get
but that's a great, like college is like the perfect time to have that kind of fight.
100%. Yeah, you're right. 100%. If you're a bunch of theater kids and you're not arguing about what the ending of Doubt means, what the fuck are you going to do?
What are we even doing?
You're wasting your tuition dollars.
That's literally what you're there supposed to be doing. So yeah. That was pretty fun.
Real quick, the greatest debate, and it's not even one I was involved in, but I think it actually is the greatest debate, and it's the 2 guys arguing about she came down in a bubble, dog.
The Wicked.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I think that's the greatest.
That's a great one.
That's so funny. That's about the show, though.
That's
about the original movie, right?
I think it's about the Wizard of Oz.
Yeah,
the Wizard of Oz.
Yes. The Wicked went to the yes. This person. Yep. It's great.
Yeah, that's good stuff. Well, guys, this is great. What's another? Have you announced the next stream, John?
I have announced the next stream, but I'm also going to put in an update later tonight. The next stream is going to be this upcoming Sunday, where we are going to. A lot of people asking when George is going to sing, because George promised to sing if we hit 1,000 pre-saves. George is going to sing this upcoming Sunday. If you haven't pre-saved the Kickstarter and you're here now, please go bookmark the Kickstarter so you can think about backing later if you can't afford to do it right now. But in the updates, you can comment and if you have any like requests that we might sing that, we might not. I may also sing it just so it's not just George, but also in the upcoming stream will probably be like. We may rewatch episode 6 together, which I think could be something to do, and also maybe like draw characters in some of Lisa's characters in our style. I said this at the top of the stream, but again, if you visit the Kickstarter page, there's some really, really beautiful artwork there that's done by Lisa Jong, who
really great.
worked with Joey and James and all of the cast on like illustrating and designing these characters, inspired many artists. And then we're also Manka Kasha, who made these watercolors, handmade these beautiful watercolors, including the poster that you can get in the Kickstarter. And Marty Abby-Schneider, who is this killer apparel designer. And Marty has made designs for crew gifts for Novocaine and Scream and The Boys, and also apparel for Hero Club. He makes gorgeous apparel that all feels really cool. So please visit the Kickstarter page. If you can't pledge right now, that's okay. Please, if you feel comfortable with it, tell your friends about it and tell your friends about this show. I think this is a really, really awesome show that we're building.
Yeah.
It's going to be a really, really cool season 1. And again, I've said this a couple of times, but our goal is to film all of season 1 sometime in the first half of the year, and then release season 2 in the second half of the year. People have also asked if this is going to like be an audio podcast.
Wait, you said release season 2?
Season 1. Sorry.
Oh, I was like, whoa.
Sorry.
Joey, weren't you there? Yeah, we were calling you. Why didn't you show up?
Whoa.
There's already a season. Yeah, we've got an angel investor, and we're already on to season 2. Sorry.
I don't even know why we're doing this.
And then, we're going to have some killer stretch goals as well. We want to like release season 0 and season 1 as an audio version that we can upload both to Apple Music and to Spotify, or Apple Podcasts and to Spotify. But yeah, this is just the beginning. This is sort of a soft launch stream, but it's just the beginning. We're going to do a lot more. So it's going to be great.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
All right, folks.
Thanks, everybody.
Do you think we can get that $270 in there somewhere to just get to a
if we
let's get to a clean 43,000 before we end.
43,000 before the end of the
43. Just a cool $43,000.
We're close. It went up.
Someone asked any plans for like other content between now and season 1 coming out. We don't have any other content filmed except for these streams, but we do have cast interviews that we're going to be releasing on YouTube in weeks. Another thing that we want to add as a stretch goal is just additional episodes, just more chances to employ our artists and to employ our actors. But like, do you guys know what Blood on the Clock Tower is?
Yeah, baby.
We want to do potentially like a Blood on the Clock Tower episode of Realms. So like with an expanded cast. So we would have like an additional shoot day where we do 1 episode of Dread as just the core cast. And then like get a couple of additional artists who could come in and play this. If you don't know what Blood on the Clock Tower is, it's a super awesome, cool format.
Werewolf Mafia.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's like a Werewolf Mafia game, and it would be very cinematic, very, very cool, with like confessionals and like people talking as a cast. It would be very sick to do that in the realm. So yeah, all of that is planned and will be talked about and released very soon. So overall, it's been a killer first day, and we're almost at 43,000. You asked for it, Joey, and you got it. We're
Come on, 130.
37?
Oh, now 72.
Oh,
$72.
$72. A cool $72.
I love watching it move. Just a cool 72.
I love when numbers go up.
Love seeing it go up.
I love seeing numbers go up.
Yes.
Man, I love when numbers are bigger than what they once were.
I fucking love it when numbers
I love the line just going up that way.
Oh man.
But yeah, great job, everyone. Congratulations.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're all just waiting for this.
We've been streaming for a while.
I saw a few quick questions that someone asked how tall Jethro is. Isn't he like 7 to 9 feet tall or something?
Did you made Jethro?
Yeah.
So what do you want him to be?
Somewhere between 7 and 9.
Somewhere between 7 and 9 feet.
And then how old is he? He's like my age. Not 79 feet.
7.
He's not
729.
He's
729. 7 to 9.
729. Hey, look.
Somewhere between 7 and 9. 43.
Did we do it? We got 43.
We got it. 43,000.
We did it.
We did it.
Fuck you. Okay, wait. Hold on. Let me see what I put in.
Oh yeah, we hit it. We definitely surpassed 43.
Way over it. Well,
yeah.
we're down again. Well, people are deciding.
Okay.
So eventually it'll land. I'll land on it.
Yes.
We're going up and down, but we're close.
7 foot. He's about 7 feet. He's 7 feet.
7 feet.
7 feet.
Also, do you have an age for Jethro? Because people have been asking.
Yeah, like 30, like 35, 36, like around my age.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because if he was in jail for 15 years, then he was like, that was when he was a soul searcher early in like his probably early 20s, late teens.
A young army.
Yeah.
Soul searcher.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
Great.
Wow. Good job, everybody.
We did it. Well, we technically ended. We said the stream would be 2 hours. This is about the end of it. But
incredible.
How are you feeling? How's everybody feeling?
Great. How are you feeling? This is fantastic.
I'm feeling great. If you're loving the show as well, there's a lot of places you could talk about it. You can go on Reddit. We have a new Reddit which has about 5 posts. Mm-hmm. You can put something up there. If you have any artwork, there's a wiki that has a couple of articles on it.
Also, if anyone that's watching, if you have one friend that hasn't pledged anything yet, or one person that hasn't watched any of Realm, just go to one friend, and that will greatly help us. Word of mouth is going to be big on this project here.
Thank you. Yes, thank you, James. Yeah, I'm so grateful and excited for this the amount of support that everyone has shown on this first day. So thank you, everybody.
It's awesome.
Well,
congratulations. 20 kisses.
20 kisses. Sign off.
Ready?
Okay.
And go.
Come on.
There we go.
Beautiful. Love you guys.
Love ya.
Bye.
Bye.
See ya.